Hi, in this video we will continue learning about factorization by regrouping terms. We have seen that regrouping helps when no single factor is common across all terms. In this video we will take a new example and understand how to factorize an expression when there is no single factor common across all the terms. Okay, let us take this example. We will factorize this expression, that is m square minus mn plus am minus an. Okay, so we have seen a few key steps that we take to regroup terms and factorize it, right? We will follow the same steps for this example as well. Here are the steps. So the first step is to check for a common factor in all the terms. Then we are going to group the terms in pairs. After that, we are going to factorize each group and later we will put them together. Okay. So let us continue with our first step, that is to check for a common factor in all terms. Okay. First, always check if there is a common factor across all the terms, right? Here in this question, the terms are m square, mn, am, and an, right? There is no single factor that is common in all four terms, right? Or we can also say that there is no single factor that divides all the four terms. So we will have to regroup them. Here comes our step number 2. We need to group the terms in pairs, right? So we can keep m square minus mn in one group and am minus an in second group, right? So let us write it down. Our first group is m square minus mn and our second group is am minus an, right? Okay, so we move to step number 3, that is to factorize each group, right? So let us take our first group, that is m square minus mn. Here m square will be written as m multiplied by m, right? And mn will be written as m multiplied by n, right? So here the common factor is m, that is m is present in both the terms. Okay, so we take out m square minus mn will be, after taking m out, we have only m left in first term and n left in second term, right? So we will have m in common, then in bracket m minus n. Okay, let us take second group. So the second group is am minus an, right? Am is nothing but a multiplied by m, right? And an is nothing but a multiplied by n, right? So here we can see that a is common in both the terms. So I am going to take a out. So am minus an will be, I will take a out, and in the bracket from first term we have m minus, and from the second term we have n left, right? So am minus an is equal to a in a bracket m minus n. Okay. Now we move to step number 4, that is put them together. So now our expression becomes, I will write it down. Okay, this is equal to, from the first group we have m, then in the bracket m minus n. I will write it down here. This is equal to m and in the bracket m minus n. This we got from the first group, and from the second group this is what we have, right? A multiplied by in a bracket m minus n. Okay, I will write it down here, a in a bracket m minus n. Okay, here both the terms have a common factor, that is m minus n, right? M minus n is common in both the terms. So we will take m minus n out, right? So this will be, because m minus n is common, I am taking m minus n out, and what we have left from the first term m plus, and from the second term what is left is a, right? So this is our final answer, right? So the factors of m square minus mn plus am minus an are m minus n and multiplied by m plus a, right? and both of these are irreducible factor. That means it cannot be broken down further. Okay, so let us summarize what we have seen. So we need to use regrouping when we do not have any single factor in common, right? Then we need to pair terms so that each group has a common factor, right? And then what we did, we factorized each group to reveal a new common factor or to find out a new common factor, right? And after that we had taken out the common factor to get the final expression, right? So hope you understood this example. In my next video I will bring more examples. Thank you for watching.